handicap. First to lead is Prince of Verona. Close up on the inside is Zola Sakura. A couple of lengths to Easily as they make the first turn. Harbonacker is next with Mockleys and Ivy Avenue. 5 Helmets, the top weight, is followed by stable companion Inamurare, Shemaine next, and then Blackstone Cliff as they continue on towards the 7 furlong point with the back marker, the grey Lily Like. Nicely strung out. Zola Sakura has picked it up from Prince of Verona. In third place is Easily, 3.5 lengths to Mockleys, and then Harbonacker and Ivy Avenue as they continue on towards the 6 furlong point. 5 Helmets next with Inamurari and Shemaine, Blackstone Cliff, and ridden along at the back is Lily Like. Racing towards the 5 furlong point, marking the halfway stage, and it's Zola Sakura and Colin Keane by half a length to Prince of Verona and Joe Doyle second. Length and a half back to the third running Easily and Gavin Ryan. Mockleys is fourth, and then Harbonacker as they come towards the final half mile and approaching the straight. Zola Sakura, Prince of Verona, tracked by Easily, Mockleys. On the inside is Harbonacker, and then Ivy Avenue and Inamurari. 5 Helmets nudged along, then Blackstone Cliff, Shemaine, and the gap back to Lily Like. Round the home bend, 3 furlongs to go in the Nace Racecourse Business Club handicap. Zola Sakura, followed by Prince of Verona, been asked to try and close in the blue and orange jacket. In third place is Easily, and then Harbonacker, Mockleys, Ivy Avenue, and Inamurari and Shemaine. Racing to the final furlong and a half, and it is Zola Sakura from Prince of Verona. The two still the battlers since the start, and Easily is in third. I'm struggling to get to grips with them, and it's Prince of Verona and Zola Sakura as they go to the line, and it's Prince of Verona who's outpointed Zola.
Handicap racing over a mile. No surprise that Katie's Kitten has got to the front again. She's done it really easily, although immediately Cliff Cake is trying to cover that move. The grey Ken Stone up there as well, with Roddy Rancy, who's quite lit up, having been a bit unruly outside of the stalls and back from a long absence. The first 4 followed by the pink cap of Tor Thief, then comes Invincible Soldier out wide, then the purple cap of It's All About Luck, who's in midfield at this early stage under George Rook, being followed through, then out wider by Under Your Breath. Then comes Order of St John and the orange sleeves and cap. They're followed by Moment of Peace, who's in behind that. Towards the back is Groupie at this very early stage. Ruby Gates is another one who's towards the back of the field, running slightly wider of Groupie, in behind Selecto. Katie's Kitten, those 2 out of 2 at the track, is in front again, moving on by a length and a half. To in second place, Roddy Ransom. Then comes the grey Ken Stone in third position. Tor Thief pushed along, then out slightly wider Cliff Cake with the white cap. Out wider Under Your Breath, and William Carson pushed along. It's All About Luck. Also chased along now is Invincible Soldier, Order of St John trying to get going. The red headgear Moment of Peace is out wide. Groupie in behind with Selecto. Katie's Kitten trying to do it from the front again, heading towards the final 2 furlongs. She's leading by a good 2 or 3 lengths to in second place Ken Stone. Ridden along Cliff Cake trying to respond. Order of St John's trying to pick up, but still clear. Katie's Kitten heading towards the final furlong, but only a length and a half clear now from Ken Stone. Cliff Cake, Order of St John running on Tor Thief as well, heading towards the final furlong. Order of St John now takes over, going on from Ken Stone in second. Then comes Invincible Soldier in third, but being driven.
And there are
Market in play.
21st birthday celebration handicap over a mile and a quarter. And in the early stages, Bit of a Quirk is the leader. Bit of a Quirk in the green and yellow jacket leads up by half a length or so to, in second position, Spirit of the North in the light blue, the much darker blue colours of Puckle up towards the outside. That one being tracked through by a keenly going Lady Reset. Regal Mirage also perhaps wanting to go just that bit faster over towards the inner. And at the back end of the field early run the white-faced Ziham, and finally Hector's Here as they race towards the completion of their first 3 furlongs and past the 7 marker. With Spirit of the North under Tom Eves now ahead to Bit of a Quirk. The order has changed. Spirit of the North to Bit of a Quirk. They're 2 lengths away from in third Regal Mirage. Then Puckle towards the outside in fourth. As they leave the back straight behind them, Lady Reset, who's in pursuit of a hat-trick of wins, has just 2 behind. Ziham is one of those, and the other one is Hector's Here. Racing right-handed now and on the gallop back towards their final 5 furlongs. And it is Spirit of the North who continues to show in front. Leads up by just over half a length to Bit of a Quirk in second position. Then in third, Regal Mirage. Followed in fourth by Puckle, under a half mile left to stride. Lady Reset, who's travelled a long way to be here today, is running next in the pink jacket. then Ziham in the white, and still Hector's here bringing up the tail. Now, where will the jockeys go this time? They came wider generally in our previous race. Now under 3 furlongs to go, it is still Spirit of the North who leads. Bit of a quirk is now shaken up in second. Once again, they've come wide. Puckle is to the very far outside. Lady Reset is trying to join in. Regal Mirage is on the extreme left now, further back to Ziham, and Hector's here is looking for a way through. They make the run towards the final furlong and a half. Spirit of the North is now being challenged by Regal Mirage over towards the inside. Lady Reset, and down the stands rails, Hector's here now has daylight and is starting to run on, and starting to run home quite powerfully as well. Inside the final half furlong they come, and Hector's here has thundered through down the stand side, and in the end is going to win going away. It's Hector's here, the outsider, who...
A.
With Il Bandito close up in 4th position. Third Kingdom then is in 5th around the inside. 3 Deep is on a ragged tip, who's racing alongside Fantasy Master, and then the slow starting Run to Freedom, and the back marker is Typical Man. He's 10 lengths off the leader, who is Bowman. As they make the turn in, they've gone through halfway. Bowman now by 2.5 lengths to North of Amazing, who made the turn in 2nd place. Farazi Elaine is just 3rd, and in 4th Il Bandito, and then 3rd Kingdom alongside Fancy Master. Staying on then to the far side, Run to Freedom on a ragged tip, and Typical Man is still the back marker, and they've got 2.5 furlongs to go. Bowman still just has the lead, but only just now, about to be tackled by Farazi Elaine. Towards the near side, both Il Bandito and North of Amazing, who is staying on. Then Run to Freedom and Third Kingdom inside the final furlong, and it is Farazi Elaine and Tom Marquand who have a lead of a couple of lengths. Farazi Elaine leads them up the hill. On the far side, North of Amazing staying on.
Handicap. Lily of the Glen is vying for the lead with Bella Coaster, Go Large, Maloya moving up in between horses with Queen Amaryllis, and also with a prominent position is Classical Memories. Settling down, making the turn, it's Classical Memories who's picked it up from Lily of the Glen and Maloya. Queen Amaryllis next with Bella Coaster, Mesmerize, Cha-Cha Dancer. Dawn Tapper and Forever My Girls next on the inside, and then Bader Ginsburg and Al Rafiq. Stable Companions followed by Go Large, who's been knocked back, Church Mountain, Our Secret Pearl, and Many Words towards the rear of the field. Less than 7 furlongs to go. It's Classical Memories and Lee Roach going on just over a length in front of Maloya, Queen Amaryllis and Lily of the Glen. Those 3 in a line for the second spot. Then Bella Coaster, Mesmerize and Cha-Cha Dancer and Dawn Tapper next with Forever My Girl and Bader Ginsburg, Al Rafiq and Go Large, Church Mountain, Our Secret Pearl. And continuing at the opposite end of the field is Many Words. Coming inside the 5, the halfway stage. Classical Memories upholding a length lead over Maloya, then Lily of the Glen and Queen Amaryllis. Little changes up front, then Bella Coaster and Mesmerize coming under pressure and getting reminders as Cha-Cha Dancer, and then Dawn Tapper, Bader Ginsburg and Forever My Girl, and then Al Rafiq and Go Large and Church Mountain, Our Secret Pearl, and a gap to Many Words. 3 to go, straightening up for home. Classical Memories attempting to make just about all, pursued by Maloya, who's trying to throw down a challenge. Lily of the Glen is next with Queen Amaryllis, and trying to stay on is Bella Coaster, Dawn Tapper, Al Rafiq, and Church Mountain up the rail is coming into it late, ahead of Mesmerize. Classical Memories has slipped a couple of lengths clear from Maloya. Lily of the Glen angled out from the rail. Here's Church Mountain, and then Bella Coaster inside the final 200 yards. It's Classical Memories, the one to catch from Maloya. Lily of the Glen still running on is Church
20
Mountain,
seconds.
Classical Memories. Oh, will win smartly by 2.5 for Lee Roach.
They're off. The race over
Mark
5
it.
furlongs.
Mark it
Water of
in
Leaf
play.
Ducks a little bit to our left, his right, leaving the starting stalls. Miss Nay Never, black and white, is the first of the main group who lead towards the left. Sir Titus, white face, extreme right, gallops down the centre, having a solo. Miss Nay Never leads the main group to Water of Leaf in the orange. In beige, Country Carnival. Multicoloured jacket, orange cap, Imperium blue, and Lost My Sock in light blue with the darker sleeves is at the rear of the field. They head then down now the halfway stage. On the right is best turned out winner and favourite Sir Titus by himself. Towards the left, the black and white checks is Miss Nay Never. Country Carnival, the beige coming into it very strongly now. now. Imperium Blue against the grandstand side, running well with those as well. Water of Leaf, and then Lost My Sock. They're inside the last furlong now. Imperium Blue, Faye McManaman nearest to us, coming through to join Miss Nay Never. Down the centre in the blue, purple and yellow is Sir Titus. They come towards a winning line. Sir Titus has just made it down.
Markets.
Rex and Goody Rock in company with Upper Town Maya. Then Ken Dancer, Culla Star and Ben Thompson to the first 7 on the run to the first. And taking off in the lead, High Street Roller. Mistake mid-division by Hop Hornbeam. Quickly on to the second. High Street Roller joined on the outside by Goody Rock. And a break of a couple legs to Ken Dancer. Very slow there is G Rex. And in 4th place, Ben Thompson in company with Culla Star. Tracking Culla Star is Upper Town Maya. And then comes G Rex and Corica Lean as they leave the back straight behind them. And then comes Caracan. Behind Caracan is Flibby Knight. And come September, Sir Neymar, Hop Hornbeam, Early Derby. And in rear at the moment is Fenner Hill Nessa, the reserve Tommy Brett on board. So into the home straight for their first time. Goody Rock has got on by a length. In 2nd place, High Street Roller. Making ground back on the inside, G Rex. Ken Dancer in the centre and Upper Town Maya. And then Colour Rock and Ben Thompson as they race downhill. And stand side, High Street Roller. Far side is Goody Rock. And then Ken Dancer, G Rex and Upper Town Maya. Culla Star and Ben Thompson. Tracking through is Caracan and Corrigaleen. Flibby Knight come September. Again, a mistake and a reminder for Hop Hornbeam. Sir Neymar, Early Derby, and still rear Fenner Hill Nessa. On to what will be the last in the circus time. High Street Roller, out to its right was Goody Rock. G-Rex on the inside in 3rd. Culla Star, Ken Dancer, break of a couple to Caracan on the inside of Ben Thompson. Stand side Upper Town Maya. Flibby Knight, Corrigaleen, past the judge they go. 1 complete circuit left ahead of them and 5 hurdles. Slowing it up in the front end. High Street Roller by a length to on the stand side is Goody Rock in the pale jacket, the yellow jacket of G Rex, and then a forward move by Ken Dancer at the pace, completely collapsing there. High Street Roller getting a breather in, packing them and stacking them up behind. Goody Rock in 2nd, G Rex, Ken Dancer 4, 5 Culla Star, Upper Town Maya, Caracan, Ben Thompson, then comes Corrigaleen. Flibby Knight still racing a little bit keen. Come September, break of a length to Sir Neymar, Hop Hornbeam, Early Derby and Fenner Hill Nessa. 5 out, and High Street Roller shows the way under the hands of Darragh O'Keefe. In 2nd place is Goody Rock and Richie Deegan. 3rd is Ken Dancer, Kevin Bruder, G-Rex, Brian Hayes. Mistake by Upper Town Maya, very slow in the air. Caracan goes by Corrigaleen. Come September, Ben Thompson, Flibby Knight, Sir Neymar, Fenner Hill Nessa, and then Hop Hornbeam and Early Derby. Exiting the back straight, 3/4 of a mile to run, 3 hurdles left to jump. In the Bar 1 Racing, download our app. Maiden hurdle, High Street Roller, Culla Star, Ken Dancer the first 3. G-Rex under a little bit of pressure. Come September has made ground. Then comes Caracan, dropping back as Corrigaleen rapidly. Flibby Knight making a forward move in company with Hop Hornbeam and Ben Thompson. Sir Neymar dropping back as our long-time leader, Goody Rock. Straightening up, and High Street Roller by a length, Culla Star. Then Ken Dancer in 3rd. But High Street Roller kicks for home on the downhill run. Culla Star trying to track through the move. Ken Dancer, Caracan, G-Rex, Flibby Knight come September. But High Street Roller by a length and a half. Ken Dancer, Culla Star, slight mistake. Caracan, Flibby Knight, G-Rex and come September. Inside the final 2 furlongs. And High Street Roller, Darragh O'Keefe goes for the whip. And High Street Roller by a couple of lengths. Ken Dancer and Culla Star switch to the stand side as Caracan. Gets over the last Caracan this time. And High Street Roller, Culla Star, Caracan staying on well. High Street Roller, Culla Star, Caracan with 1 late rattle. High Street Roller, Caracan stand side. High Street Roller at the line. High Street Roller by a
Market suspended.
Second.
They're being followed in 3rd by Riches and Rubies, with in-behind runners the big white face of Wild City Diva, who's over towards the inside. Haven Lady out deeper in a blue and yellow coloured jacket, with Super Proud keeping those company, and the back marker overall is Air Empress as they continue their journey over on the far side of the track, and they're about to move on past the 7. Out in front, it is Lock Anthem in the hands of Louis Stewart. Dictates matters here by 2 lengths. Over in second position, Livia the Empress, a similar gap back to Riches and Rubies, who runs third. Then in fourth is Wild City Diva, chased next by Air Empress, the recent Hamilton Park scorer, over towards the inside of Super Proud in the black colours at the back of the field, with only one behind, and that one is Haven Lady, who, as they make this right-handed turn, must be around about 10 lengths off the leader, who passes the 5 furlong marker, Lock Anthem, with 1 length in hand. To Livia the Empress in second spot. Another 2 lengths away in third is Riches and Rubies, then in fourth Wild City Diva. The tempo up front just lifting a fraction now. Air Empress is over to the inside of Super Proud, and a 3 to 4 length gap has opened up to Haven Lady, who just became a little outpaced around the corner. Galloping back on into the home straight. Once again, they're probably going to be shunning the inside. Indeed they are, and it is Lock Anthem bringing them back for home. Leads by 2 lengths over Livia the Empress in second. Back in third is Riches and Rubies, the white sleeves and cap hard under the stands rails. Might need a gap to appear shortly. Over to the far side, the white cap of Air Empress starts to pick up. Super Proud is on the very far left. Then Wild City Diva and Haven Lady struggling at the back. They make the journey on with a furlong and a half left to go. Lock Anthem coming back to them now. Livia the Empress just about takes over, and it is Livia the Empress moving on with finishing off the race fairly well. Air Empress over to the far side is Super Proud, but it's Livia the Empress who was never too far off the leader, and in the end
alertly, and so too was Urban War. Rushing up towards the inside, Beautiful Crown is a piece of the early play. Dropping out the back of the field early is Saratoga Gold, and also Mustazid as they go down the back straight. On the inside, Beautiful Crown has rushed up to claim the lead to Urban War, now racing in second position. In third is Glen Eaglet as they race through the first 3 furlongs. Around the outside is Avita, who's now racing into third place, right round the outside of runners. Helm Rock is next towards the inner. Another one who's a little bit out wide is Currency Exchange. Wink of an Eye, who broke quite alertly, has now dropped right back towards the last third of the field. Indeed, only has about 2 behind at this point. One of those is Mustazid, and the other one, as they go into the turn, is Saratoga Gold. But it's still Beautiful Crown against Inside Rail, who's out in front to Urban War, who races in second. A wide trip for Avita, who's now in a share of third with the inside Helm Rock, and then Glen Eaglet rounds out the first 5. Next on the inside is Something Enticing alongside Forever Forward. Another one quite deep out on track is Rewired. Then Mustazid to the inside, a wink of an eye, already just been niggled along to try and hold some sort of position. Currency Exchange to the back marker is Saratoga Gold. They're in line for home, and the new leader has kicked clear, and that's Urban War. Urban War has gone on by about 2.5 lengths now to Beautiful Crown, who gives chase in second. Glen Eaglet has travelled well into the race in the light blue colours. Wink of an Eye is now being to pick up down the wide outside. Mustazid looking to seem to the inner together with Helm Rock, but here is Wink of an Eye down the wide outside and has claimed the lead with a furlong and a half to go. Wink of an Eye and Tom Marquand, the pursuers, now being headed by Something Enticing. Also Rewired down the wide outside. Currency Exchange, a half furlong to last for Wink of an Eye, still clear by 2.
The feature race of the evening, the Bellewstown Hurdle, sponsored by Borrow Racing. Mr. Moondance, Goodman Jim, Wouldn't You Agree, Crackus Bonarch. Mr. Moondance, mistake there, gone is Uncle Henry a father. On to the second, Mr. Moondance by a couple to Wouldn't You Agree, Bonarch, Goodman Jim, winner takes it all. This quintet clear by about 3 to Bective Cave, then about 4 lengths clear back to behind that. We have Ardemere in company with Bridge Native, so leaving the back straight, one that just ran wide slightly was Bonarch. Mr. Moondance by a couple of lengths to Bonarch. Then comes in third is Goodman Jim, Wouldn't You Agree, as they begin to straighten up, and Mr. Moondance and Adam Short. To in second place Bonarch, Danny Mullins, the 2 reserves. Goodman Jim, Wouldn't You Agree. And then comes Crackus, Bective Cave, and Winner Takes It All. At hurdle number 3, Mr. Moondance, Bonarch, Goodman Jim, Wouldn't You Agree? Stream out over that and begin the downhill run. And then Bonarch racing wide, Bective Cave tracking him through. Winner Takes It All, tracking that Department of War, who will run for Oscar and Bridge Native. Behind Bridge Native is Those Days Are Gone. And then comes What's in the Corner, Donner Value and Ardemere. So down to what will be the last in a circuit's time. And Mr. Moondance and Bonarch, these 2 clear. Mr. Moondance and Bonarch Crackus, Good Man Jim, Wouldn't You Agree, Winner Takes It All, Bective Cave, break of about 3 lengths to Run for Oscar, Stable Companion, Those Days Are Gone, On the Inside Bridge Native, Dollar Value, Department of War, Ardemere, and What's in the Corner. 1 circuit left ahead of them in the Bellestown Hurdle, sponsored by Bar 1 Racing. Bonark, Mr. Moondance, these two setting a good gallop, clear by about 3 to Crackus, Good Man Jim, Bective Cave, Wouldn't You Agree, Winner Takes It All. Then comes Run for Oscar, break of a length to Those Days Are Gone, Bridge Native, Dollar Value, Department of War, Ardemere, and just about last What's in the Corner. Through their starting point, and Bonark goes on by a couple of lengths to On the Inside, Mr. Moondance. They're 4 lengths clear to Crackus, Good Man Jim, Winner Takes It All, Wouldn't You Agree? And then comes Bective Cave, Run for Oscar, Dollar Value, Those Days Are Gone. 5 out, Bonark, Mr. Moondance, Winner Takes It All, Bective Cave, Crackus, and Wouldn't You Agree? It's quickly on down to the 4th last hurdle, and Bonark showing the way, setting a right good gallop to Mr. Moondance in second. Winner Takes It All, Crackus, Wouldn't You Agree? But the shortest route, Mr. Moondance getting up the inside of Bonark, who continues to race and chart a wide path. Then comes in 3rd place is Wouldn't You Agree, in company with Winner Takes It All, Crackus, Good Man Jim. Behind Good Man Jim, making ground is Run for Oscar, Dollar Value, Those Days Are Gone, Bective Cave. Bridge Native from the rear, making a swooping move, Ardemere. Good Man Jim begins to capitulate. What's in the Corner and Department of War. Bonark from under pressure, Mr. Moondance, Wouldn't You Agree, Winner Takes It All. Also backpedaling there is Run for Oscar, who met interference on the bend, but Bonark, Wouldn't You Agree, Winner Takes It All, Bridge Native, Mr. Moondance, Run for Oscar, Dollar Value, over the 3rd last hurdle. And on the inside, it's Wouldn't You Agree, the red sleeves, the yellow cap of Bonark, the JP McManus Silks, Winner Takes It All, the chevrons of Bridge Native, down towards the 2nd last hurdle. The Listowel Maiden Hurdle winner, Wouldn't You Agree, takes over from Winner Takes It All. Run for Oscar, Bridge Native, Bonark has stopped, but Wouldn't You Agree, Winner Takes It All. Winner Takes It All goes on by about half a length to Wouldn't You Agree on the inside. Run for Oscar at the last, and it's Winner Takes It All, Wouldn't You Agree, Run for Oscar.
In Auction Maiden Stakes, Aya was the slowest to get going, but Tailored will take them through the earliest furlong and shows in front by 2 lengths. Quite close at the moment for second, Bobby on the beat up towards the outside of Cuban Dancer, and then debated around the outside of Aya. Under 6 furlongs left to go, as they now race right-handed out of the far straight, and it is Tailored who's finished at second on each of his last 3 starts. Will today be Tailored's day? Tailored in front by a couple of lengths over Cuban Dancer, the blue colours, along the inside of Bobby on the beat. Another 2 lengths back to the nose-banded pairing of Aya and Debated, the white and orange, a little wider out on the track as they swing back towards the home straight. They're now at halfway, and it is Tailored who's leading them again away from the inside to Cuban Dancer and Bobby on the beat, then Aya and Debated, who's now being ridden along at the back of the field. Making the journey right across towards the stand-side running rails. They have 2.5 furlongs left to travel. The light blue of Tailored, the blue and light green of Cuban Dancer now trying to come up sides. With him behind them, Bobby on the beat, poised. Might just need to angle a little wider. Further back to Aya, over to the far side, and then Debated. Cuban Dancer's taken over. A furlong and a bit left to go. Cuban Dancer seems to have got the better of Tailored. Bobby on the beat is off in pursuit, but has got 2 to 3 lengths to find, and Cuban Dancer is not stopping. Cuban Dancer racing away in the closing stages, is going to score well. Joe Fanning a double on the afternoon, and Cuban Dancer's off the mark.
All of them, and our leader past the judge is Next Door to Alice. Next Door to Alice shows the way to Time Makes It Fine on the outside of Branson, Missouri. Say Goodbye, Scar Canani, Fame and Joy, What Next, Moy Lass. And then comes Megan's Shadow, April's Moon, Semper Presto, held up near the rear. And then behind that we have Deerpoint Jess in company with Daenerys Stormborn and Abbeyfield the back marker. So through the 2 mile start, and Next Door to Alice in company with Time Makes It Fine on the outside, Say Goodbye, then Storm Missouri. And behind that we have Scar Canani, What Next in company with Fame and Joy, Moy Lass, Megan's Shadow, April's Moon, Ludwig Keen, and then comes Daenerys Stormborn, Deerpoint Jess, Semper Presto, second last in Abbeyfield. So the first of the 2 hurdles down the back straight, reminders for Daenerys Stormborn from Sean Flanagan. As our leader, Next Door to Alice and Time Makes It Fine to Branson, Missouri. And then What Next, Megan's Shadow in company with Moy Lass, who's just in touch. And then outside of that, Scar Canani, April's Moon, and tracking through April's Moon, Point Jess, Sempre Presto, and then Daenerys Stormborn. And pushed along in rear is Abbey Field. So leaving the back straight and going on, Time Makes It Fine, and Connor Maxwell. For local connections, James McCauley and James Goff. In second place, next door to Alice, Shane Fitzgerald. Then comes in third to Say Goodbye and Rachel Blackmore. Scar Canani, Richie Deegan, The Reserve. Fame and Joy, Paul Townend. Storm, Branson, Missouri, Jordan Gainford. And What Next and Moy Lass. So over that, down towards the middle hurdle. In our Barwon Racing €30 free bet new account offer Mare's Maiden Hurdle. And Time Makes It Fine shows the way by a couple of lengths to next door to Alice. And then Branson, Missouri, Scar Canani and Say Goodbye, What Next and Moy Lass, April's Moon, Fame and Joy, Megan's Shadow, Point Jess, still held up near rear, Sempre Presto, and then behind that is Daenerys Stormborn, and still last of all is Abbey Field. So up by the judge, complete circuit left ahead of them, and on the inside making ground once again to dispute the lead is next door to Alice, but going by fractionally in front, Time Makes It Fine. Time Makes It Fine heads out in the final circuit to in second place, next door to Alice, break of a couple lengths to Say Goodbye, Branson, Missouri, Scar Canani, then What Next, and April's Moon, and then Moy Lass in company with Megan's Shadow, and then Fame and Joy, Sempre Presto, Point Jess and Abbey Field. Straightened up down the back, and Time Makes It Fine goes on once again by a couple of lengths. Next door to Alice, Say Goodbye, Branson, Missouri, Scar Canani, What Next, April's Moon, then Moy Lass, Megan's Shadow, Fame and Joy, Sempre Presto, Point Jess, and Daenerys Stormborn and Abbey Field. So as they head down the back to the fifth last hurdle, just under a mile left to go. And our leader, Time Makes It Fine in the orange, the red of next door to Alice, Say Goodbye, the Rob Core Silks, then Scar Canani and What Next, in company with Branson, Missouri, April's Joy, and then Megan's Shadow, Moy Lass, Sempre Presto, and then Daenerys Stormborn, Point Jess and Fame and Joy has dropped to the rear. And pulled up, not going any further, is Abbey Field as they exit the back straight, under 3/4 of a mile left to run, 3 hurdles left to jump, the Barwon Racing Mare's Maiden Hurdle, and Time Makes It Fine. Next door to Alice, Branson, Missouri, Say Goodbye, Travels Strongly, April's Moon, and behind April's Moon, in the purple is Scar Canani, What Next, and Sempre Presto is made ground from the rear, so they straightened up and quickly past there as Time Makes It Fine. Going on next door to Alice, quickly on the outside, making it 3 in line, 4 in line now. It's next door to Alice, Say Goodbye, Branson, Missouri, and April's Moon, Mistake, and Unseated Rider, Time Makes It Fine. And going on, Say Goodbye, sent to the front of the hands of Rachel Blackmore. To in second place is next door to Alice, April's Moon, Branson, Missouri, Scar Canani, Sempre Presto. But Say Goodbye is gone for home. But battling back on the inside, next door to Alice, April's Moon can offer no more. Scar Canani, Branson, Missouri. But down towards the final hurdle, and Say Goodbye, clear by 2 or 3 lengths. Up and over, next door to Alice, April's Moon, and Scar Canani, Branson, Missouri. But over the road crossing, inside the final 100, pushed out and going further clear. Say Goodbye for Denise Foster in the colours of Robcore from...
Boas pessoal, agora aqui depois do dia das corridas analisadas de sábado, deu 22 euros, acabei por ter, continuo a achar que tenho muitos reds, tenho muita corrida em red, continuo a ter muitas corridas em red mesmo, apesar dos resultados começarem a ser maiores relativamente aos anteriores, acabo por ter também muito mais reds. Possivelmente estou a arriscar muito mais, sinto que tenho muitas entradas más, também tenho muitos reds pequeninos, se calhar é desses arriscar a mais, mas há aqui reds maiorzitos que tenho que ver se os consigo mudar, caso contrário vou andar sempre a perder muito dinheiro, para o mercado sem jeito nenhum. Cheguei aos 88 de banca, vou fazer o levantamento, registrar aqui um levantamento, aqui. Vou levantar 40, vou pôr aqui no dia de ontem, levantar 40, agora a banca vai ser 48, para segunda-feira vai ser 48 e vou andar com stakes de 4, Vou andar com stake 4 e ver como é que fica. Se consigo reduzir os heads e continuar a ganhar, a aumentar a pouco e pouco os ganhos. Os ganhos já vão de junho, começou por volta dos 10 euros, depois subiu aqui para os 14, 15. Ver se agora consigo andar aqui por volta dos 20, era bom se calhar. Vamos ver, mas sem grande pressa, porque isto é pouco e pouco. Fiquem bem, boa semana, boa segunda-feira quando começarem a fazer os trades. Deem cabo do mercado, antes que o mercado acabe vocês. Fiquem bem.